Nino Neels is actually an insane,
Professional.
a huge artist, man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Now, that's traveled literally, bro, the world, bro.
Hey, Germany.
Overseas from, bro, for
Durban.
this music thing. You get what I'm saying?
All the way to Durban. No. He's so foul. The D is for Durban. He lied. He lied.
I think because my surname was Neels. I couldn't get anything. No true story.
As
She
it
said
should be.
the auntie said this. She said, yeah, because of my finance fund sitter. He sounds sit. You won't get any job.
Yo!
But you apply for this. Actually, 2 weeks ago or last week, Mshini, one of my tap dancing teachers, called me. I do tap dance as well.
Yeah. Ish, bro.
What?
Yeah. By the way,
Super
yeah,
talented. Just so, by the way, guys.
By the way.
Ish,
He
bro.
drum with his hands and his feet.
And his feet. Happy feet.
Hey, Towel, and welcome back to the Boula.
G host, aka Ghost in the building, chilling. What's up, everybody?
Hello, chilling.
Ronnie B in the lapa by the Boula.
Your favorite rapper, you know what it is. It's your boy, Faces.
Faces in your faces.
That's what it is.
And I am who I am, and I don't give a damn. It's your boy Dihon.
What's the D today? The D.
Don't make excuses,
Ooh.
because excuses are stories you tell yourself until they become the bars of your own cage. Hey!
That
I
deserves, that deserves snaps in the room.
Aye!
Snaps
I
in the
came
room.
with it.
This nigga's, bro,
Yeah.
that's the hottest D I've heard in a
Yeah.
minute.
I
No
was
pun
checking.
intended.
I mean, flopping
No.
with the D's every week. I was checking a flop with the D's
I
every
was a
week.
politician.
Check me, I must come with a D this week. I must come with a big D.
I didn't know Dylan got chakras, man.
You are my guy.
Chakras,
My
chakras,
God.
chakras. That was so
Oh,
funny.
and who do we have with us by the Boula today? So today, by the Boula, we have... Ish, this is going to be a pause moment, but this guy is very good with his hands.
Yes, yes.
Okay, you heard it here first. Y'all heard it here
He
first.
can beat it.
Drums. This is a PG-13
We're
podcast.
talking about drums. Is your favorite drummer's favorite drummer?
Nino.
Nino Neels in the building. Pow, 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 pow.
Danko.
Bro,
So after a very long time, we don't have a rapper.
Nino Neels is actually an insane,
Professional.
a huge artist, man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Now, that's traveled literally, bro, the world, bro.
Hey, Germany.
Overseas from, bro, for this
Durban.
music thing. You get what I'm saying?
All the way to Durban. No. He's so foul. The D is for Durban. He lied. He lied.
What kind, eh?
That D represented came in so now today. Now it's
It's Durban.
It's
Dubai.
But you know me, man.
Funny.
Now I'm thinking Durban curry noodles, Durban just it went down. Stop
Hey,
it,
that
man.
masala
Bro,
pineapples.
but like yeah, bro. So please introduce yourself. Tell these people, right? Tell everybody, our viewers, the Bowlies, bro, us right here, bro. Let
And
us know.
by the way,
Yeah.
Nino is actually a bowlie, bro. Nino is an original bowlie.
Certified.
Nino
Okay.
shows on our analytics as a fan.
Okay,
That's a vibe.
that's what
That's
it
a
is.
vibe.
That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Nino is a bowlie,
Shout
bro.
out. We fans of Nino as well.
We are fans
We
of
fans
Nino
of Nino
as
as well. So please let him know who you are, bro. Your camera's right there, bro. Let us
Yeah,
know.
yeah, man. Check him, Nino Neels.
Yes.
I'm a big bowlie.
Mm.
I watch his show religiously, man.
Ish, man. We
Every
grateful.
week when I go through my list of podcasts, bowling
Yeah.
must be in there.
Ah,
No
man.
way.
Shout out
That's
for
what
real.
it is. That's
It's
what
fun.
it is.
It's really fun. It's
Yeah.
about supporting, but
Yeah.
more than that, I really enjoy it. You guys are crazy.
Beautiful.
You guys are crazy.
We try.
It's Durban.
Not to be, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
Durban.
It's Durban.
So I'm
in
Nino
us.
Neels, born and raised in Reiche Park.
Shout out.
Reiche Park, the
Yeah,
place
Shout
to
out
be.
Rega Park, yeah.
1459.
That's what it is.
Straight from Brazil.
Brazil himself. No, that's a beautiful place, man. So born and raised there, did my schooling there, and everything. I think my love for arts, drumming, music, dance, acting, everything started in Reiche Park actually.
Yeah.
With different groups or different what's that you'd find.
Yeah.
So Reiche Park is home. It really,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I am a percussionist.
Yeah.
I drum. I play the key drum as well. But
Yes.
I think for the past couple of years, percussions has been one of
your
that
thing.
instrument
Okay,
that
okay,
I really enjoy more.
Yeah.
Particularly the djembe drum.
Djembe. Yeah.
The djembe drum is my favorite instrument for now. Yeah.
You actually hold classes as well. You've held at Deep Link as well.
Yes.
You actually teach how to play the djembe as well, bro.
So here's a funny thing. There's a group of marimba players I met at one marimba arts festival in Boksburg.
Okay.
And then I followed them back to where they actually play in Hillbrow.
Okay.
So I used to go there, chill with them.
Ooh.
I really loved the marimba, but obviously it's far, traveling up and back.
Yes.
So the djembe was the closest African instrument to
you
it.
could get
Plus
to-
I was a
yeah.
drummer, yeah.
Okay.
So when I toured a bit with an organization called Youth for Christ, the djembe was the instrument I actually toured around with because of the drum kit was
Yeah,
too
it's
much.
too much.
Too
Too
much
much
to handle.
to
yeah.
handle.
So
Okay,
that's why I
okay.
actually fell in love with the djembe and
Yeah.
Yeah, you
bro.
know, and a small backstory. So, like a lot of people that I would bring to the podcast or that I've interacted with now is like people I've met since I started the podcast because of like connections. Like even you, even Devon.
Yeah.
Like it's people that I met along my journey.
By
Yeah.
the way, shout out to bro.
Devon Che, by the way.
Shout out.
By the way, like
what it is.
those are y'all are like people that I met along the way because of like networking, you understand. But Nino is a person that I knew back in the day, bro.
Okay.
So there was a time I was also playing drums.
Yeah.
And the reason I started playing drums was because of this nigga. This nigga used to play drums in our church.
Okay.
And yo,
Okay.
my nigga, this guy is
Yeah.
crazy on drums.
Yeah.
He's
It's
insane.
nice. Yeah.
Church is lit.
So I know Nino like from back then when you together. Nino was skinny.
Yeah.
See those big guys at him. Nino was
Yes.
slender. He didn't even have dreads yet.
Yeah.
That's when I knew Nino.
Yeah.
Very long time ago. So Nino even inspired me when I saw him playing the drums.
Yeah.
I even took on drumming and I started learning how to play drums and shit and what.
Inspiring.
And then this nigga went on and done fucking amazing shit because then I didn't see him at church anymore. But what he was busy with at those times, because he had a organization in Reiche Park where he was teaching kids to play the djembe drums. Nigga was in Durban, like I said. He was in Germany. Just, bro, take us back to like to that, bro, because obviously now you are a kid in the kasi, you learn to play this thing, the drums, and then how do you level up and just keep moving, because you made moves that a lot of people, it's out of their mind to say, yo, this
They'd
is
never
not
think.
possible.
Yeah.
sure. So just to start with drumming again, when I was younger, there was a lot of brass bands traveling around. Well, not traveling around, doing their things in the
Thing in the
kasi.
kasi, yeah.
So when you wake up on a Saturday morning, there's also the band. It's either one of the Anglican churches or either one of the local schools.
Yeah,
They had
those-
brass bands with the
Yeah.
drummies and the what.
Yes, and then they walk
Yeah.
so through the streets and what, yeah.
So those beats woke me up every Saturday morning or during the week when they used to
when
rehearse.
rehearse.
I jaren was het iron asblikken.
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you him almost
Okay.
switch to
Those
Afrikaans?
steel-
You can speak Afrikaans, bro.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's just some things you can't explain it really in.
In English, bro.
You know.
Yeah,
It's to be
sure.
said, yeah.
I think I was around 5-6. I was mimicking those drum sounds I had,
Ooh.
gooing it on the asblik.
Oh.
Yes.
And then my cousin ran out to the gate because that's what we do when we hear them.
Oh,
We
so
ran
he
out to the
thought-
gate to go
yeah.
check. He ran out to the gate like, oh, they are not here. That's me. So that's when I
what it
realized
is.
I
Okay,
got it
you
actually.
actually
This
can do
beat I
this
actually,
thing.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can actually do this.
So
Yeah.
drumming basically starts there, and then obviously, shout out to our churches, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
Definitely.
the only way or the only place you can find instruments is our churches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
It's very scarce that you can actually
Even
find
for
it
some
around.
of these events,
Yeah.
we get some of the instruments like
Equipment
drum
from
kits and
churches
stuff
as
well,
from
yeah.
churches.
It's in the churches,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Yo, let me jump on some of my history with Nino as well.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I met Nino when I was in grade 10.
Okay.
I left Water School Voortrekker and I went to Regenpark Secondary. Nino came for an
Like
assembly.
tech?
Yeah,
Okay.
Tech.
Sorry, man.
tech. They all wanna come for me now. But anyway, there I was. This was, I think, the 5th assembly that I was there for.
Okay.
And Mr. Takana introduced Nino. And
Okay.
Nino's playing. And I'm like, but this feeling is nice.
Yeah.
Like he taught me something.
Okay.
I never thought about it. And then I left it alone. Jumped 2 years in matric. Mr. Fish sends me to some stuff with Ikureleni. I meet Kelly Kumalu. I meet everybody. Nino was there. And I'm like, what? And I see Nino, and I'm like, yo, and Nino sees me. And I'm like, okay, cool. I finished school. I'm studying acting. I'm studying professional acting. I'm studying. He knows I'm studying. We meet, and he starts speaking to me about drama, and I start connecting with people and kids in Rego Park, and he realizes, like, I want to do this thing. We jump, we fast forward, it's 2020. I'm on Generations call. I get a call. They're like, no, events and events coordination is coming as an academic schooling program to Rego Park.
Yeah.
Nino plugs me. So because of Nino, I have events and events coordination as a qualification because of Nino.
Nice.
Nobody knows that. Some gems for all the bolies. This is not only an artist. This man is a philanthropist, bruh.
And
Like
the
he
thing
brought
is,
me
ne,
to my
like,
career.
His story is doesn't even end there. Like he's done a lot.
A lot.
Nino's done a lot. He even worked on other podcasts, like we said when we were setting up Hookah Cast and all of that. Nino was behind the scenes there. He's
So
bruh, and what I've noticed about Nino, ne, when it comes to the kids, he's always doing something
Hands-on.
for the kids, and it's not for the money because he wouldn't even charge. He does these things for free.
Yeah.
So where does that come from, bruh? To be able to, because we all know what problems are, what, but we all also kind of selfish where we want to sort ourselves out before we can do something else. But you take it on hands on before you are even financially able yourself. You're already taking these things on. Where does that come from, bruh?
It's just realizing that there's no leaders in our community, and there's no leaders, especially in the art space as well. And I think there was a lot of times where I complained about it until I realized it's time to actually do something about it, and we can do
Yes.
something about it. I mean,
fact.
we've got so much of resources around us.
We do.
I mean, no, I'm with legends here. I'm really with legends here. I mean, you guys are like giving me like a groot kop. I accept it. But there's legends around the room, you know. And why not try and pull some resources and really just help elevate and grow. I forgot about the story. I really did.
I kniped it the entire time because I knew I needed to say this on camera because after that point, it changed my entire CV.
Sure.
People rarely get to say stuff like this.
And people don't know, guys.
And people don't
Generations,
know.
we all know generations. Brandon was on generations,
You
guys.
changed it for a while. You changed it for a while.
No,
you
but
really did.
we need to reach out then and really help and support
Yeah.
where we can. You know,
should.
there's gatekeeping stuff must
Ish,
end.
my
Exactly,
guy.
bruh.
Ish, my guy.
Yo.
Bro.
Yeah.
And
I mean, what
and
people don't understand is, bruh, there's enough pie for
For
everyone to
everyone.
get a piece, bruh.
Yes.
And be fine for the rest
A
of your
seat
life.
at the table.
You don't have to block someone else because you think he's gonna take from yours. No one takes from yours, bruh. Yours is yours. He's gonna get his, but
you know,
yours is yours.
It's like what's the name? You know, not Batman. What's the dude that raised Bruce in Alfred? Right?
Oh, Alfred.
Alfred says, bro. Sometimes there are people that actually just want to see the world burn, kind of thing, right? There's people that it's not even about they taking the pie off my plate. they just want to be in control of
Yeah,
pies in
Asperus,
general.
Asperus,
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? And that's why when you find a
Asperus.
person that thinks, you know what, shit, I actually got a big piece. All right, let me go and share some of this piece. When you actually find people like that, like Nino, it's worth celebrating. It's worth mentioning. By the way, Nino is actually the reason Reka Park has a face. In terms of they know really about a face. In terms of the music, everything. bro.
You too.
Like legit.
The face of Ragabag.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that. The face of Regapart.
I don't know any other face.
That's
so-
an accolade.
In
Anyways.
Newtown, there's a guy called Prince. He's
Yeah.
the Prince of Newtown.
Bro,
So you are the
The
face
face
of
of
Regapart.
Regapart.
Do you know any other face of Ray? in
No,
Ray
you're the
There's no
only
other
face I know.
Exactly, exactly.
that-
So I went to school with Nino.
That means you're like the percussion of Rega Park because you
Ah.
walk around with the beat that changed everyone.
Hey!
You literally,
I
you
like
realize
that.
that.
Yeah,
Like,
bars and bars and
no, but for
bars.
real though, I feel like musicians are like, you guys are like heaven on earth. Like you guys, music has a way of changing people's lives. Which brings me to my question. Now, if Nino
No,
is
you
out
got me. No.
Sorry, man.
No,
sorry.
man.
Yo,
Whoa.
Faces,
Whoa.
faces. Ask your question.
Whoa.
Sorry, face.
Whoa.
We told you.
Even
Nino.
me, I was
Don't mess
sharing.
in faces,
Even
face.
me, I was sharing that we brother. Oh,
What?
I knew him when he was skinny.
Tell me also.
Oh, he's giving his background story
Sorry,
now.
face.
So we shared how was Bron. Give
Yes,
face
bro.
a chance.
Face.
No, sorry, bro. I just had to. I just
Crash out?
I actually have beef with these ones.
Okay.
But
You
anyways.
had to
That
crash
is
out.
duck
No,
beef
bro.
here,
We went to high school, bro. We went to high school together, bro. I when you were doing the German thing with the Caroneses, bro, with those
Yes.
people, you know, in high school as well, bro. Literally, I know him from back then with the Lindells, bro, with the churches and Jermaines and wherever art was in the Kasi, right? Literally, bro, like this nigga is, bro,
He
is
was even on
Popcorn
Morning
Valley
Live.
rehearsals and stuff.
I was
That's-
searching for it,
Bro,
bro. I was
bro.
searching for it, bro. I searched for art.
So when melody and verses actually came up eventually, when it started up, nah, this nigga was on like, yo, bro, there's this dude called Face, bro, you know, you'll need to hear him out, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And then I rocked up, bro, and then
Fuck.
obviously I killed it, and then, bro, from there, pretty
Also,
much,
that's where the link
literally,
came with Dangasus.
with Kendall.
With
I had
Kendall and
met
them.
Kendall via
Because of Nino.
Literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Been an extension for a minute,
literally.
though. The plug
Literally.
and the extension.
Yeah.
Vibes.
No, face is face, man.
Yeah, face is face.
So I'm grateful there, bro. So yeah, we must still. He owes me a few
I've
things.
also got a question here as Ghost.
Let's go, guys.
Ghost.
So, Nino, I'd like to ask, what would you say to like aspiring drummers and musicians, but mostly drummers, musicians as well? Because one of my favorite drummers is Yusuf Days. I know, yeah, and obviously you a very close second. But like, what would you say to aspiring drummers and musicians in general?
Put in the hours, rehearse.
Yeah,
There's no shortcuts with this game.
yeah.
It's basically rehearse. Rehearse and then also put yourself out there. We spoke now about gatekeeping, but there's no more gatekeeping with social media. Put in the work and put yourself out there. There's no shortcut about it.
Because you with social media, you can get the eyes yourself. No one has to put you in front of the eyes.
If you don't have a drum kit, find a church that has a drum kit.
Yeah.
You know.
I won't lie, bro. I have like two drummers personally. I have two favorites, bro. And they are literally like this hit like this nigga and Earl, bro. So shout out Earl
Pockles.
as well. Pockles, you know.
Oh,
Pockles, man.
Yes, see.
But
Pockles
bruv,
also is
you
good.
know,
Pockles is Pockles, man.
there's
Pockles
another
also
guy
is
now.
dope.
You won't know him now, but myself and him both picked up drumming because of Nino.
Okay.
Remember Cheslin?
Yeah. Very well.
Also insane with drumming, bro. And yeah, he also started
What?
because
Droller,
of Nino.
what?
Trollop.
His surname.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
a-
I
he's
thought
a
I heard
pastor now.
Droller. I was like, why would you
Yeah,
give
he is.
yourself
So
that nickname?
Cheslin
SMS.
Cheslin is doing very well now.
Yeah,
One of
no,
my
he is,
closest
he-
friends. We
he
were
is.
actually together in Germany.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he also went to Germany.
We were
Yeah.
together, yeah.
And now Nino got fat, he got duck. He's jumping nigga.
I will stop body shaming that guy.
Cheslin was the skinniest guy
He
on
was
team in
very
Germany.
skinny,
Just
bro.
saying,
That's why I
just
had to
saying.
say it, bro, because he was small. He was a tiny guy.
I remember Jason. So who
You
inspires?
remember him, no?
Who inspires? I do from primary school. Yeah, all of you guys. So who inspires Nino? Every day.
I had a few people who played a very vital role in my life.
Yeah.
I think the first one that really comes to mind is, okay, let me start with this one. If you've gone to schools in Reiger Park or you've blown there, you should know Jonathan and Joanne.
Jonathan and Joanne.
White couple that used to come
Yes,
to our parks
yes.
and our schools.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Even
they-
Dialmo as
They
well.
did,
Okay.
didn't they do Synergy as well? Wasn't Synergy
Okay.
theirs? They used to teach.
No, it wasn't Synergy. Synergy
it?
wasn't
So,
them.
so Jonathan and Joanne, they also
Yeah.
belong to this church. They taught me from grade 3 when I was in Leopold in this private school. They go literally, it's a couple skinny tall
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I run marathons. I ran not marathon the 23K in Germiston with that guy with the husband.
Yes.
Yes.
So what? I mean, they basically bought my first pair of drumsticks.
White couple.
Okay.
Yeah, a white couple.
Yes, a white couple. I know them. Yes.
That's cool.
Very, very inspiring. But the other guy was my youth leader, dance leader, because I used to dance as well,
Shucks.
worship leader,
Yes.
mentor. He was
Yeah,
everything, man.
yeah.
Unfortunately passed away now.
Oh.
Delmain is actually Kernis's
Basically-
brother.
Oh yes, yes.
yeah, he
yes,
was-
actually, yeah, I know him, man.
Yeah. I think all my big stages that I've played on, or shows, your Easter End show,
Yes, yes, yes.
there was a big gospel fest at Ellis Park Stadium.
Oh.
Your Grace Bible Church, I think Rainbow FM hosted
Yes, yes,
those
yes,
kind
yes,
of rallies.
Yes.
I played in, and it was the biggest. There was like 5,000 people,
Yes.
and I opened the show on the drum kit.
Crazy.
So he was a guy who used to
Yeah.
take us along,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he was my big
Nice.
inspiration when he passed away a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's one of the guys that used to inspire me as well.
Okay.
Nah,
But
you know,
Pushing
we'll
passion.
dig into you again now.
Yeah.
We got
Welcome to Podcast by the Boula, my bro.
Thank you, man.
You were here before. That episode didn't drop though. There was everything's going on there.
Mm.
you.
That
Do we
episode-
still use that term? Sorry to cut you.
Production.
Production. Do we still say production?
Do you know where that comes from actually, by the way? This was production.
Okay, so full circle. Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah, that's where it
That's where
comes
it came from.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, welcome to the Boula, Nino. You are Bowly. You know how
Thanks,
it
man.
goes. So firstly, before we move into the episode, just share your socials there. There's your camera. Let the people know where they can find you and so on.
So on all platforms, Nino Neels, Insta, Facebook, TikTok, all your music pages as well, Nino Neels.
Yeah.
Will find me there. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's NINONEELS.
Awesome.
Nino Neels.
Nino Neels. Neels. Always
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to do that.
Welcome.
You see, you can see he's a Bowly. You can see.
That's what it is.
But away goes. Let's get
Warme
into it,
topics.
man.
Alright, so Nino News, I first want to hear your opinion before Face and Dylan give their 22 word essays. 22 page essays.
That's what it
So,
is.
on iol.co.za, Mpumalanga Education Department defends 2 million rand paid for laptops, and they say the MEC is not involved. So the Mpumalanga Department of Education has confirmed spending over 2 million on new laptops for 22 of its employees. MEC Catherine Dlamini was not involved in the procurement process, nor did she receive any of the devices. They were purchased in December 2024, and the department admitted in a statement on Saturday that the devices came at a high cost and they were meant for the department's Education Management Information System (EMIS) and Information and Communication Technology teams (ICT). So I mean, 22. Initially, the number was 22 million.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, initially that
All
was
the
the number
laptops?
for 22.
22
91,000
laptops.
a laptop.
91,000 laptop. I don't know what.
I think as people that are in tech or what we do now, we need those powerful laptops, man.
91
We want powerful, your graphics and everything needs to be on steroids,
He's
man.
born,
For
bro.
the things that we
He's
do.
born. They're born. Needs to be at high, like quality, bro.
Must be
No,
like you are
give-
there.
No,
Like you are sitting there.
No, go to jail
The
and give our
So-
money back.
Goes,
No.
before we continue, these were specifically meant for employees.
Yes.
To do what?
to fucking create rockets.
in
man.
the education
Like,
system
what
for
do
them
you
would
to
like
do
know
what?
myself. I would definitely
To simplify
like to know
what?
myself.
So wait, this is for employees or the kids?
So
Employees.
22 laptops
22
for
laptops.
22 employees.
22 million. Wait, how much?
As I
Just
the Mpumalanga Department of Education has confirmed spending over 2 million on new laptops for its employees.
and they weren't ashamed to confirm that. Like what do you mean?
No, because you see the thing is now, what's happening now. So shout out firstly Liam Jacobs, shout out Ashley Sauls, aka Umbiza. Yeah. So we have these people now that are questioning these things. So no one ever questioned these things. So now we have people that is sitting there and checking through the statements. Here's 2 million that is spent on this. Can you tell me what this was spent for?
2 million on.
And yeah, they want the answers. You understand? So then no one can answer. Then they say, no, we bought laptops. It was for laptops for 22 of our employees. So now you tell me, how is 22 million?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
also, you're
yeah.
dumbass. Whether you're under pressure or not, like, you won't force me to say I bought 22, no matter how much pressure you put me
Yeah.
under. To
No,
say I
the
bought
numbers are there,
22,
bro. It's on the
let-
statement.
No, but hear me out. I'm saying if they said this from being put under pressure to say, no, we bought laptops for people.
There
Like,
was no
nigga,
pressure.
22 laptops?
There was no pressure because if you listen,
How much millions?
If you list 22, if you think about it,
2 million.
was it 2 million?
So yeah, that's the confusing part because some articles say 22 million, other articles say 2
But either way, bruh, even
My
2
nigga,
million.
let's say-
even 2
let's say
million
1 million.
for 22 people, bruh.
Let's say 1
It's a lot.
million.
It's a lot for laptops, man.
Let's say 1 million.
Let's say 1 million.
Let's
It's
say
still
1
a
million.
lot, bruh, for 22 laptops.
Like, really, bro? Like, seriously?
I mean, why would you not upgrade the information system? Why on earth do you? You know, I walked into Home Affairs and
Because
saw
that was not
Windows
for
7.
laptops, it was for
In
Auntie
2025.
Vivi and Umpi Vad.
I had to buy another tire,
is,
bro.
so the truth is, if this is for the education system, there are schools around our country, and I've been
Yes.
playing my drums in these different schools, where the toilet systems are not
My guy.
But you can spend
even
2
the toilet
million on
systems,
laptops.
My
the
guy.
boards, like
So, bro, like
old systems.
I was gonna say I had to replace a tire now because a pothole, right? And these people are eating these amounts of monies, right? So I was gonna just bring up a quick thing of this action essay.
yeah.
Cool. My female and I were talking about this in the week where she mentioned it, where they're trying to push like we're paying tax but we're not getting the service for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, for instance, the money they're eating, they're 2 million
Exactly.
is our money, tax and all these things. You get what I'm saying? Cool. Until services are actually being provided, there's no potholes and there's no whatever. No more service. I mean, no more tax. We shouldn't be paying tax because literally it sounds like it's going straight into. My nigga, there was you mentioned the sir's name. I'm terrible with names. His name is
Liam Jacobs.
Liam, sorry, I almost said Keenan. Yes, Liam.
The
Liam.
first colored name.
Yes.
Keenan.
Rest in peace, Keenan. Bro? That dude, right?
Yeah.
2 million on an influencer, like influencer.
Yeah, from the Netball SA.
Yes,
Yeah, they said
netball.
the
Yes,
CEO couldn't
yes.
answer.
Influencer to what, a consultancy fee or something? What?
Yeah.
2 million?
2 million.
An influencer, they normally dumb. Influencer, 2 million, my nigga. And then you wanna tell me in the school, bro? There's no.
And they can't answer who the
What's it feeding
influencer
schemes,
is
bro? There's no
and
proper
what it
feeding
was.
schemes in schools, bro.
Yeah.
Where people are starving, bro. Kids are going through the classes without eating, bro. And there's money in the country. And we still here, bro. We still kissing asses to borrow outside and just for it to
That's
go
why
into
you
these
see
people's
By
pockets, bro.
transport. Kids walk distance, kilometers and kilometers to get to
Bro.
school in these rural areas.
And that's why you look at things like now the VAT increase that was pulled back.
Action
now, man.
essay, that's what
There
it
was-
is. That's
no,
what it is.
it wasn't action
No?
essay.
Who was it?
There was a 0.5 VAT that was supposed to be implemented.
Yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't implemented. It was pulled back
Why?
now. There was
I know why.
There was a 2% before the 0.5 that they had to even stop the budget speech didn't happen because they wanted to implement the 2% and then it came down to 0.5% VAT increase now, and they pulled that back now, ne? But now the thing is now, ne, they saying that they wanna implement this VAT hikes, ne, in order to recover funds, ne. But bruh, if you can just fucking stop all the corruption, there's enough money for everything,
There
bruh.
is money.
Because the
Yeah,
amounts
too
that
much.
the
That's what-
people are
yes,
taking
Yes, yes.
is, bruh,
Because-
22 million, 2 million, what?
On laptops.
Those are big amounts of money, bruh.
And as you say, you go to all these primary schools and you teach these kids and you work with so many kids, bro, and you literally see the conditions
Vir
of
my
these schools.
gee, man, vir my reg jy al gee. Yeah.
Bruh,
And they can. Because,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt you, Face. Like, going back to Liam. Shout out to Liam, by the way.
Shout
I
out,
happen-
shout out, shout out.
You know what I'm saying? We happen to be in the arts and culture community, right? Them sitting and talking to us about them not knowing any numbers and figures, it caught
They
us.
wanna go back and check.
Sure.
What
check.
do you want to check, bro? Like, the thing
You are
is,
here for this, but you still want to go and check.
let's be honest, 91,000 rand for a laptop is irrelevant. You morons are doing stuff with the money. Let's be real. And
Yeah.
I hope that this is something that goes out there. You must know.
Yes.
If it's information systems in the
Sure.
education system, do you know how terrible it is for people to register grade 1 and grade 8 children?
You.
Hulle sukkel. They struggle. My mom helps as much as she can. But if that school is like, no, they're like, no. And now they regionally put your child somewhere else because there's no place.
Yeah.
So if you're giving me 91,000 rand for a laptop, is that person going to do the actual work? How many kids are they going to actually recruit to proper schools?
91,000.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's boring. And these are kids that probably go to elite schools. Your mom has a 91,000 rand laptop. What is she fetching you in from school?
My
Let's talk.
guy, bro.
We're dealing with a country that is on laybys. It's personal.
It's
It's
true.
very personal. They've
That's
laybyed the very capacity of all of us right now. And they're looking at us like, I can't answer you. Auntie,
And
in
the-
your
you know where
protea
the problem
jacket,
is,
Yeah.
Bronon?
I'll fight you.
You know where the problem is now?
Sure.
The laybys isn't even to fix the issue.
Sure.
The laybys is for their lifestyle.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's a pun, a bar. Do you realize that we have politicians that we work for their lifestyle? They should be the rappers. I say rap.
But-
Why are we
but-
not
but
rapping?
I think they must just.
They
bro,
live
I
like
think-
rappers.
I think what they should do right now, bro. Anybody above 56 must be fired. You're allowed to
Bruh,
give
there's fucking
advice.
80-year-old
Let's
people
get
that is
let's get
falling
all these
asleep there.
all you old people to be
Ricky
honest
Williams, man.
in politics and stuff. You're all corrupt. You all
Yeah,
don't
get
give a
the fuck
fuck
out.
about us. You've proved it all these years.
And that's why we're
And
excited.
you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
We're excited about
Yes.
the
Youngsters
Liams
like
and
Liam.
That's
The
what I'm saying,
confrontation.
bro.
come and
Yes.
keeps
We
them
just-
accountable.
But
We need these people.
I
bro.
them, and I think Devon had a comment.
We need
there.
these
Let's
people,
just-
bro.
Yeah, the country's debt is to be said to have two types of debt.
Okay.
They have a debt that they need to pay off by 2032,
Yes.
and then they have a second debt that lasts up till 2056.
So that's our kids, like our kids, bro. Like
That's the money that they owe. So and
What
it's like a loan term. So the loan term, there's two loan terms that they have that runs up from 2056.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
guys, I was gonna say some violent stuff, but honestly, I think even Zuma building momentum again with this party of his to be MK. To be honest, bro, I this guy has done the worst, bro. Why are we still even entertaining his old ass? With his daughters being disrespectful
But,
and running, bro.
Yo,
We can
Sorry,
bring this
bro.
back home, bruh, because we're speaking about this on a big scale of the whole of South
Yeah,
Africa. Man.
yeah.
If we must just go back to just Regepark, our casa here in Boksburg, Regepark, né? If we must, bruh, we're sitting here next to Nino, né? That's been trying to do things in the casa, but the only thing stopping him is the politics.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
our last project hebben we hier gemaakt. hoor. Our last
You
project.
understand what I'm
and we
saying?
were together in that project.
Yeah.
Daar hebben we hier gemaakt. Yo.
Do you wanna
Let-
speak about it?
Yes. What do you mean? Do you wanna? Of course, we wanna speak about
Elaborate,
it.
Nino.
It's by the Boula. Let's throw them in the Boula.
Make it hot.
People, Nino, and this was, by the way, the young lady succumbed to.
Barron.
She succumbed to the cancer, right?
Yes.
And she passed on.
Yeah.
People in Reiger Park, my nigga, went out of their way to block us from using the community hall, my nigga.
Because they thought it was political.
They made it political.
They made it political.
Nigga, we came there,
Yeah.
right? By the way, the grandmother of the daughter of Eshtanik, right? and people, they even belong to this party and they even supporters of these people.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They went out of their way, bro, to block us, bro, to make sure that we didn't get the venue we wanted. We did, my nigga. We
Because
scribbled around.
they weren't gonna
Hey,
get
Nino,
any
we
credit.
scribbled
Scribbled
around
around.
until last minute, bro. Last minute, bro.
We had to make plan.
Yo, my guy. You
We
get
had
what I'm
to make
saying?
plan, yeah.
Politics, bro. You're trying to
So
get yourself
context,
names
wait,
on
give
our
context.
Where's
Give
context?
Yeah,
Context.
give context.
So we've spoken about this before, where we were we had a concert where we were raising funds for Ashton Nick
Yeah.
parents aplastic anemia she was suffering with. So we had a group. Face was part of the group. Nino was part of the group. The guys from Melodies and Verses. There's a whole couple
Even
of
at
people. that was-
Devon, Sippos,
Yeah, was
they were
part
part
of
of
it.
it.
So we all came together not to make money. No one made money out of the thing. We came together to raise funds for the family to be able to pay for the
Medical bill.
little girls' medical bills.
Yeah.
We were supposed to use the Park, the
Community
civic
hall.
The
center,
community hall, yeah.
the community hall. That was going according to plan until the week before the thing was actually supposed to happen. And then now we can't get the hall.
Yeah.
Just like that. That was it.
Yeah,
Becau-
because of
Not even a week, a
because
few
of-
days.
Bro, a few days, bro.
We have
Yeah.
to change our plan.
So the person that had gone and acquired and gotten the permission for us to use it, right? Didn't belong to the people that apparently are in
Yes.
charge of Rekapa. You get what I'm saying? So they
Yeah.
went, my nigga, and blocked
and
this
block
thing.
the whole thing to say because they didn't go through this.
Them. Like that.
Just
like,
because
They
of
blocked
that.
the thing.
Come
Never
teach
mind
us.
this child that is suffering.
Bro.
Nuts.
Come tell us, you know what, bro? This is actually the chain in which things move, but we understand you didn't know. But for this event, let's come educate us,
Yeah, but
correct
even,
us,
even
but
just
let us
say-
do it.
Even just say next time this is what you're supposed to be
Supposed to
doing.
do.
Don't block this thing now.
Yes, make it about you. They made it about them.
Yeah.
bro.
And this was for a little 9-year-old, ne?
Yo,
Nine-
bro.
9-year-old.
I remember seeing like flyers, and Lauren was part of it as well.
Lauren
So
was there as
I remember
well,
all
yeah.
of this. That's so disappointing. You know
It was
that?
sad.
Like I feel
It
like
was very sad. Eh?
they like culture vultures. If you
Julle
think
ou
about
mense
it.
moet weggaan. Like literally
Yeah,
get
like
rid of
Vele,
all of
bro.
them. We need people like, I'm sorry again. Liam, bro. We need people like Liam, right?
Can
like,
you? Can I ask you a question?
yeah.
Can you still really blame this on trauma? You know how?
No, fuck
You know,
trauma.
everybody's like,
I
"Oh,
never
God,
blame
God,
anything
God,
on trauma.
you know?
I never
Definitely
blame
can't.
anything on trauma, bro. I come from the dirt I feel. You get what I'm saying? I don't give excuses to nobody, bro.
That's a fact.
I'm currently listening to that Respect, the book. I've read the book, but I'm listening to Respect again, which is based on Christian and biblical values. Bro, you literally have no flipping excuse, my nigga. Your father, them, okay, cool, bro. At 2025, you're still using that as an excuse, bro.
You can't.
You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. These people are not out there for us or the community to make it better or whatever it is. They've shown it by their actions. They don't have to say anymore. We don't want to hear anymore.
How many of those ladies that sat behind the panel?
Yeah, no, these aunties.
Nah,
nah.
if we could, if I wish I could sit next to Liam and just ask, I would have asked all those aunties as an individual, show me your car keys.
Yes.
That's it.
My guy Mercs, my
Show
nigga. Is those
me-
Mercs that park themselves.
Show me your
probably.
car keys. Ooh, show me how much you're paying for
Bro,
school fees.
Like legit.
That's what I
legit.
would do. How come
She
you
can't even
how
drive
come
it
our-
properly.
how come we don't find who politicians' kids are? Why do they keep their kids off the radar like that?
We're gonna murder them.
You
That's
see,
why.
that's 'cause
because
unfair.
I'm
This
not
was
eating
Netball
and
Sunday,
you're
right?
eating my money.
Yeah.
Because it's unfair.
Okay, no, we
Netball
won't
is so
murder
big
them,
in
I'm
our
just saying.
townships, but
It's
they're
so
not going nowhere.
huge. It's huge. Netball, chess. Why are people sleeping on chess in
And
Boxburg?
we discussed
Yeah.
this the other day. Nah?
It's nuts.
So now, no. Now that we're having this conversation, so
Bro.
the other day we discussed this about netball even, and then I think it was you and Ghost that said that us as the people,
Yeah.
we don't
Support.
support it
Yes.
for it to get the funding and whatever. Nah? But now we're finding out that there's
They're eating
yellow
the fund.
funding,
They're eating.
but they're eating the funding. So now, is it? Do we
No, it
do
is
we
still.
still say
They
that?
don't have the support. Remember, so outside of the funding itself, right? They just don't have that support. You get what I'm saying? So Nino, you know how the woman, like let's say soccer, for
Yeah.
instance, right? Cool. Recently we've been talking about Sundowns and Pirates a lot. Right?
Yeah.
do you ever see, let's say, us go as, sorry for the term, as before, right? For female sport, the way we do, outside of the funding, them being robbed, because these are just people eating.
Face, I asked this question. I asked this question the last time, ne? I asked it, master. Master, I asked.
Where's Dimpy? That's what it is.
I asked this question the last time, ne? I said that like if there's a Sundowns game or Pirates game or what, a Bafana game or whatever, ne? The advertising goes crazy.
Yes, the money.
In order for us to watch it, ne?
Yes.
And then I asked, why don't we have that with the female sports?
We said
and
support
the
it.
answer was that because we don't support it.
So
there isn't funding that is
Yes.
going
So-
towards
no,
it.
no. So-
But now we are finding out that there is actually 2 million and
But
what
now,
was
let me answer that. So let me answer that. So remember, even males, right, are being robbed. Everybody in the sports, whatever, because these people are stealing, everybody's being robbed, right? So sweet. So this is what it is. Males are getting, let's say, just for the sake of easy math, right, are getting 20 like supporters, right? Sharp. The ladies are getting 5, right?
Okay.
Cool. So now from the supporting itself, males are generating 100 rand, right? Females are generating 50 rand. These fuckers will take a 50 rand from the males and give 50 rand to the niggas, right? They already they have now 5 rand or 10 rand, right? Stealing there, meaning only 250 or whatever gets there. So it is still the same thing in terms of now the amounts that are being made are already different. When they steal, like take from it, even less is going there now. You get what I am saying?
I get it.
So,
but that's
yeah.
is why I'm saying
Yeah.
my thing is not that the support should go up so that even when they steal, that there's still enough for them to put into netball. I'm saying this whole fucking corruption shit must
Needs to
end,
go.
bruh.
Yeah, no, we're not
because,
saying that.
bruh, we run a podcast face. Our podcast is small at the moment. We're doing the most,
Yeah.
but our podcast is small.
Yeah.
We've seen that when we were pushing 200 subscribers,
Yeah.
when we put in that work,
Yeah.
we saw our numbers went up.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if that corruption isn't there and they take that money and they actually put it into the netball and the
And the
advertising
arts,
for the
yes, and-
netball
and
and
the
so
arts
on,
and culture, yeah.
there's gonna be more eyes because now more people know about it.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
it puts more eyes
Yeah.
on it. So
Yeah.
then the support is there and then there is more that can
There's
come in
even
and it can
funding,
grow.
bro, for things like this.
Even those fundings are gatekeep.
Yes.
bruh.
There's
You need to
gatekeepers
know
to-
someone
yeah.
at the, because we've been
Yeah.
like what Hope Drum, the drumming team
Oh,
that I have
yes.
there.
Oh yes, oh
Bro,
yes.
I've spent
Nino, wait,
money
wait.
buying drums.
Sorry,
and
Nino.
obviously,
Bruh, before you carry on, please just share the people what your initiative was with Hope Drum because I really fucking I saw your mission with that. I read even the thing you said about Hope Drum, what you were trying to do with Hope Drum, and then you can carry on with your story because Hope Drum must actually. Those are the types of things we need in our communities. So just for context, let the people know what Hope Drum was and what you were trying to do.
so 2015 I started a djembe group.
Mm.
A lot of group of kids in my hood, our hood, Regpark.
Yeah.
And Hope Drum was the name of the organization. And I think there was over 35 kids twice a week that I had with them. They were there drumming, but also teaching a life skill as well. It wasn't just drumming.
Yeah.
It was really good. That program slowly, because of funding, and I mean, I applied. I went to the departments. I went to every office.
And people
I
that
couldn't
are
get-
actually doing things. You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
I
Yeah.
think because my surname was Neels. I couldn't get anything. No, true story. I couldn't get anything.
Clip that.
Mm.
Clip that. For you that is sitting there at home and you're wondering why.
There was actually a TikTok I did of one of the Tannies in Regenpark. She says, yeah, van is van Tonder.
That's niggas TikToks, bruh. That's
It's
niggas
funny, isn't it?
TikToks.
Yeah, it's
You
funny.
have to go
It's
to
funny.
Nino Neels and
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
That nigga will make you break you. He even take out that aunties in Regenpark.
Yeah.
Hi, they in the wards. Supposed to be running shit but fucking up.
Yeah.
This nigga is taking them
Bro,
out.
bro.
As
She
it
said,
should be.
the auntie said this. She said, yeah, because of my fan is fan sitter. He shall sit. You won't get any job.
Yo!
That's insane.
Actually, out of his Lawrence is Tani. Just saying. But you apply for this. Actually, 2 weeks ago or last week, Mshini, one of my tap dancing teachers, called me. I do tap dance as well.
Yeah. Ish, bro.
What?
Yeah. By the way,
Super
yeah,
talented. Just so, by the way,
By the way,
guys.
Ish,
He
bro.
drum with his hands and his feet.
And his feet. Happy
yeah.
feet too.
So he called and said, Nino, do you have a what's this company's? It's most NGO,
An NPO.
MPO, and I wanted the company actually, the business,
Oh,
the private company. LT,
P-
what?
PTY,
PTY, LT, yeah.
Yeah, that
LTD.
one.
PTY, LTD.
I was like, yo, do you have a company like that? I said, no, I'm MPO. I was like, yo, I need that one now, man, because the funding is closing tonight.
Yo.
I was like, why? It's like, no, everything changed since Gayton came here. Everything changed, and that was his words. Because they can't apply for funding, it's too late.
it's
Because
too late.
the requirements, they don't want MPOs or NGOs, they want that one.
Okay.
So he was,
So
he
facial
was
science
crying.
can go and apply for. Okay, we're going there.
It's closed.
Be careful.
Yeah, you see
That
those
information, you
things.
see, even those
Bruh, I wouldn't
information
even-
is...
bro, it's
be
It's
careful.
only given to those.
Like,
Ish, bro.
the only words that
By the
come.
time it comes to you, then it's on the date.
Yeah.
Which is
It's-
exactly
yeah.
why I'm saying be careful. Have you noticed how tenders are always treated like auditions?
Yeah.
It's the lost. It's like I'm the extra in the room.
Yeah.
Like I watch these things happen. You know, they're pretty school teachers, bro. Like to get a Kuruleni to give you a certified health certificate is a mission. You have to go find someone you know in the company. It's a mission.
That's why we don't rely
Some
on new
mission.
government. We don't.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why we don't rely on new government. We do our thing.
So-
we start our own thing.
So for me, it's just like if you had to, right? Jiggy. Liam does the best thing he could possibly do, right? Right? And he gives you funding today, you know. That's weird. And he gives you funding today. How much do you want? There's 90 million that people are using on laptops. So
bro,
if you could give me a number
Yes.
and be insane because we live in the land of Chonchville. I don't know why.
A Mali, extra a Mali.
A milli, right? And
I
that's
would be really happy with the 500.
podcast by the Boula.
I'll be happy with the 500,000, but
It
a
would
Mali,
be
give me a
enough.
Mali because
Okay.
there's vehicles. The drums are expensive that I use, by the way. The smallest one you can probably find for 850 rand, and that's one drum.
This is a djembe.
And yeah, this is the
No,
djembe.
the small, but a
And the
small
group
one.
I'm working with now, I changed it from Hope Drum to Creative Expressions
Okay.
because we want to include everything, not just drumming.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is this a new project you?
it's the same. It's the same Hope Drum. Just change it a bit because you want to include even your poets
Yeah.
and your rappers.
But
and
no,
whatnot.
no. Actually,
thank you.
tell us more about that so that we can actually, because there is people sitting out there
Yeah.
that's looking for these things. They don't know where to find it. So
Yeah.
actually, share more about it, bro.
So the organization I have now is called Creative Expressions. What I do with the djembe is do a lot of trainings, team buildings for companies. In the Yacht section, I do what you call rehab centers.
Okay.
There's a lot of yoga guys lately
Okay.
that does a bit of Yacht stuff where you do like drum circles.
Yeah.
Oh.
I host my own drum circles as well, the ones I would
Yes,
have at
yes,
Deep
we've
Links.
had as well. Yeah.
Children's hospitals, because it goes into music therapy.
Yeah.
It goes into everything. And then I've got my group of kids that I see every Thursday in Fitas Vrededorp,
Yes, Fitas,
Joburg, where I am. So I'm busy with them as well. So every Thursday I've got a group of core drummers that I
Okay. You're
bring up
teaching
as
and
well.
bringing up, yeah.
I would really like to have more kids.
Okay.
I would really like to have more drums.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so,
that
if
you
there's
can do bigger
someone
groups.
watching now,
Yeah.
if there's someone
Yes.
watching now, and they want to know like how they can get more information or they
And how
have
they can
kids
help or
that they
sponsor.
want to
yeah.
bring or they want to sponsor whatever.
Yeah.
How can they reach out to you for whatever they want to do?
Go in my
Neels.
go into my DMs.
Yeah.
Go into my DMs. Nino Neels.
Even
on
through
all
the
platforms.
podcast,
Yeah.
through the podcast.
Even
drop
here.
us
Goeie,
drop us
drop
a
us.
message, and Dylan will literally
Yeah,
pass on
man.
everything. Drop us a message
No
and say,
gatekeepers
yeah,
over here.
Yeah.
No, cap. I'd get involved. I'd get involved. The
Yeah.
kids keep asking me about like pop-up theater and like them being able to, because I feel like literature is so difficult at school. Kids don't
Pop-up
understand
theatre.
Othello and Shakespeare because it's not said in native 2025
Brandon, we'll talk again.
language.
We'll talk again.
We're gonna do the
because,
things. You're such a teacher.
You know what? We know what?
Such a teacher.
Pot Pop is coming back.
Yeah.
Pot Pop is coming
Pot
back.
Pop is another thing. Yo,
That's
this
a
guy's
proper
busy, bruh. This guy is fucking.
So Pot Pop is coming back, and we're doing backyard theaters. We're gonna do
That's
deep
lovely.
links
Okay.
soon.
Okay.
So when summer comes, it's winter now.
Yeah.
When summer comes again, we will have some backyard
Yes, see.
theater again.
Hopefully production
So
we
those
can
are
go
those. Yeah.
Nice. Nice, so lovely, man. Nino.
Production must take
Bruh,
us.
we're looking forward to everything you are busy with.
Facts.
If you need us, we are here, bruh. Just reach out. We're ready to give the hand that you need for whatever, bruh. This thing we didn't even know until we started. We're figuring the shit out as well. But as long as you need a hand, bruh, reach out to us. We got you, my nigga.
I mean, we are family here. That's why, and that's why I watch. That's why I comment. That's why I subscribe. That's why I
Yeah.
share.
No way.
Because we're family,
you,
man.
bro.
I
Thank you. Yeah.
And
I
with
love
that being
supporting,
said,
man.
guys, it doesn't cost you to subscribe. Please hit that subscribe. Please hit that like. Do the things. Let us grow.
Hey,
That's
mama.
all it is.
By the way, let us.
Tell
We've
your
come from
mama.
politics. We've come from all of
Tell
this
your
now.
mama.
Let us play a game. I
Yes.
feel it's time is to play a game. Like Ghost, bruh.
Yes, go.
Let's go.
So for this week, I'm bringing back 2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
So Nino Neels, obviously, I hope so actually.
Yeah.
You know, 2 truths and a lie. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're only playing with people on screen, right?
And
yeah.
this is our second time playing it.
2 truths and a lie. I'm gonna give you 3 facts, and with those 3 facts, you gotta
3
figure
statements, not 3 facts.
It's facts.
Not all 3 are facts.
Oh, one of them are lie, bruh, so it can't be 3 facts.
Exactly. One of them is a lie. So,
So
you
it's
can
not
tell
a
me which
fact
one is
if it's
a
a
lie.
lie, bruh.
Oh
How
my
can it-
god! 3 statements.
I
3
love the
statements,
Boula.
dude.
For
So,
the love of the
The
Boula.
first one is about Ariana Grande.
Oh, wow.
Number 1, fact number
True.
1, she can sing in a 4-octave
This
vocal
guy saying
range.
facts.
True.
That's number 1.
What's about?
Wait,
Number
say it
1
again.
is she can sing in a 4-octave vocal range.
Yes.
Oh shit, probably.
Is that
Number
whistle
two.
thing? I think.
Probably.
Number 2, she was a backup dancer for NSYNC during the 2000s tour. Remember
I
NSYNC?
don't,
I
think
know.
so because she was very young.
I think should have been a bit.
So I don't think so.
Okay, sure. Number 3, she voiced the character of Princess Diana in a Disney animated movie.
Diana.
Probably.
Okay. So the.
Wacht,
those
dat is
are
niet de Diana movie.
Yes.
I'm gonna start.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the
gaan
insane
die
shit
guess
is
niet.
bullshit.
I
You
think
can
that-
start. You can start.
Okay, instinct is bullshit.
Stem some.
Yeah, I think she was way too young to
She was
to
young, like the
be a
time
backup
NSYNC,
dancer.
bruh.
Unless it was a
Yeah.
kiddies, but she's very young, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say?
I say the insane shit is bullshit.
yeah, I agree with that. There's no other.
Number 2.
Yeah. I say also NSYNC.
To be quite honest, I'm gonna be different. I kind of feel like it could happen because look at that in Sync Owens. They were on KTV, Nickelodeon.
Although
they
R.
were
Kelly was in that
uncles.
time, man. Not everyone was a R. Kelly.
No. However, Ariana Grande was doing quite a bit. She was on Victoria.
She's-
She was doing
She
alright.
wasn't.
But here's the other thing: she's talented, but 4-octave vocal.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no. I feel like she's the. That sounds
Yeah,
true.
that
That
girl
is-
can
I think that's
sing,
true.
guys.
Barato.
Guys, that girl can sing.
She can. She's
That
like
girl is very close
Mariah
to a
Carey
Mariah
of our
Carey,
generation.
bruh.
She's
That one is the closest to
Okay.
Mariah Carey.
Baratone. Baratone.
Since Mariah Carey came out, she has been.
Bruh, she's
Yes.
the closest to
Okay.
Mariah
Okay.
Carey.
So
Okay.
because of limited music terminology knowledge, right? In terms of the terminology, right? But I know she's one of the few people that does that whistle that that Mariah Carey does.
Yeah.
That like
Yeah,
proper-
There's
you get what I'm
high
saying?
octave.
Yes. So I'm
But falsettos.
yeah. So
Bronwyn's answer is?
I think the animation thing is a lie.
It's number
okay,
2.
animation.
Okay.
That's
So
what
Bronwyn, I don't know why you like to be different.
Yep.
But number 2 was the lie.
Yep.
She was not a backup
Exactly, she
dancer.
was a
She would
little
have been a
girl,
child.
guys. Dancing with
Yeah.
NSYNC.
Yeah.
Just because Justin Timberlake is still
They-
doing
Dumbalang. Dumbalang.
just because he is doing
I get you, but I want it to be
just
different.
because he's doing tiny desks and shit now and he's
Try
still
to
putting
move
himself
past
out
that.
there,
Okay,
man.
like we didn't hear it.
doesn't mean that because she's a celebrity, she was probably there in his time. She was very young.
but
She
just-
was on
but
Nickelodeon.
Justin
and those
Timberlake-
type
A
of
lot of them
Timberlake.
started as backup
Timberlake.
dancers, bro.
But
Yeah.
not when you are on Nickelodeon, dude.
It's
You
true.
are
Timberlake.
Okay, so in a nutshell,
Imagine a
don't
14-year-old,
be different.
13-year-old
They
dancing
don't
on a
want me to
Justin
be
Timberlake
different
video.
on this podcast.
When it comes to not don't be different.
She's younger
right?
than us, bro.
You can be different as long as it's not Timberlake. It's not related to Timberlake.
I didn't say that.
Okay, girls, what's next?
What's happening? What's happening?
Alright, so the next one is about Elvis Presley. Face, this is more your times. Number one. I had to.
Yo, you know what it is? It's a FaceTime.
Okay, so the first one, Elvis never learned to read music. Number two, he was a karate black belt. Number three, he was born in New York City.
Oh fuck, I don't know where he was.
I know.
He was born in New York City.
Yes, that's the third statement.
Nah, wait first. No.
Okay, let me go first.
Yeah, he told us cut already, so let him go.
By his dance moves.
Yes.
That's a black belt. Have you seen now?
Yeah, true.
He's too loose. You know when guys are too loose, like someone fumbled over him. That guy is too loose, bro. Black belt.
Anyway, moving on.
So I think that one is true, bro.
So which one do you think is fake?
New York could be true as well. Reading, a lot of artists doesn't know theory.
Yes, bro.
We
I
don't know
was
theory.
thinking
It's
that.
too much. It's too
I
much.
was
People like saying that if you too learn it in a thing,
Yes.
the creativity doesn't come
You
because
get too technical. You get too
Very
technical.
technical, yeah.
You get too
because
technical.
success comes from pressure.
I'm gonna agree with you.
Because I
Not
think
from
even
learning,
someone who
boy.
comes from a learning background won't dance like that as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
That will be unprofessional.
I think you see the issue is the more educated a person
Yeah.
becomes,
The more you're gonna be.
classy they feel they become or they are. You're just being your head up your
Yeah,
ass.
so
But
I-
anyways,
I agree.
My
So-
answer is the.
do you even
Fuck. Wait, just.
please remind me.
Yo, Mo. Yeah, just. quickly.
Timberlake,
Okay,
man.
But the
Number
fake
one.
one is just reading.
He never learned to read music.
That one.
That's the
Yeah,
that's
that
the
one.
lie.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's the
number
lie.
two.
Yeah, because he counts one for the money.
No, legit.
That's true.
Yes, because Lionel Richie, also dyslexic, wasn't able to read music. I think that is fine. That is fine. He doesn't need to read. He needs to count. So I would say the first one would be the black belt.
Okay.
I'm gonna agree with them. No, like, I don't think so.
Plus, it's not pose even. One
I don't
for
think
the
so.
money.
So your lie is which one, please?
Mine is black belt, bro.
Ronnie?
I Timberlake, bro.
My lies, the reading music.
Okay.
I want to t-shirt with his name Timberlake on it. Like
Timberlake.
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 So the actual lie was he was not born in New York City. So all of you.
Oh shit! All of us.
Oh, that
Yeah,
nigga's
my
got a
thing
black
is was I
belt.
didn't know where he was born.
Yeah,
so.
I mean that's what.
Was he born in
Yeah.
Vegas?
He was actually born in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Random.
Okay.
Yo,
Fuck.
Tupelo.
Tapelo.
I love
He was
that.
there
I
by
knew we were
Tapelo's
going. I
face.
knew we were going there with this. Tupelo.
Okay, let's go. Let's move on.
Okay.
Number 3 is about Beyonce.
Oh wow.
All my single legs. She once performed at the White House for President Obama's birthday.
She did.
That's
Probably.
number
Yeah.
1. Number 2, she was the first person to win a Grammy for Best Music Video.
She did. Yes, they paid for it. Yes, no, she did pay. Jay-Z, no, you lying, bro. No, that was wrong. No, that was wrong. That was wrong. Jay-Z paid for
Why is
it.
he laughing?
Jay-Z bought it.
Because Tina was like, she bought
She
it.
bought it.
You read it, okay?
Yeah.
Joint account.
It's a joint account,
They
so she
bought
bought
it.
it, yeah.
They bought it.
Okay, number 3. She has a pet parrot named Sasha Fierce.
No, I think that's a
No,
lie.
no.
Pet parrot named Sasha Fierce.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, no. She is Sasha Fierce.
Yes.
So no one else, not even the animal, is gonna be Sasha Fierce.
Beyonce.
Because she is
a person. Yeah.
the queen bee. She is.
She
such a
sucks,
fierce.
that chick.
So,
Anyways.
yeah, the parrot, there's no parrot.
I think we
So,
all
so,
agree.
so tell me about the music video again.
So the
The best-
the statement was she was the first person to win a Grammy for best music video.
Okay, if it was maybe best female, but anyway,
Okay.
music videos has been way before her time even, so that one can't be true.
Oh, that's
Mm.
That is
That's
true.
very-
That is
Ooh,
true.
you're making me remember what
Now
Kanye
the
did.
thing is,
I won't
the
change,
first
bro.
Grammy.
I won't change. Yes.
I mean, Diddy had
yes.
good videos.
I won't
you know.
change. No, I'm still gonna go now.
Sorry, continue.
I'm gonna say it, but to be honest with you, I'm just gonna go with that one, Vela. Yeah.
It's the lie.
Huh?
Which one?
The lie is the Oki of the.
The Grammy.
A pet parrot.
The
name.
parrot.
No, the parrot. Yes,
I was
the
thinking
parrot.
the parrot's a lie.
So both of you guys say the parrot.
Parrot.
Download, okay.
Just for clearance.
The music video.
Music video.
It's a
Okay.
lie.
Lie. While Beyonce has won many Grammys, she was not the first to win in that category. The category
Like
has been
Nino.
around
Nino
for a
got
while.
it.
Yeah.
Like
the
you know-
music
Yo,
video.
even the wording, eh, for a while.
So she has a parrot
If
that
it was
named
maybe
Sasha
first
Fierce.
woman,
Yeah, what-
female,
yeah.
I was like,
Makes
yeah.
sense.
Beyonce, that makes you sound
Knowledge,
conceited.
bro.
The last one is about Chris Brown.
Okay. Oh, your guy.
I got a
My
pool
guy.
full of liquor. What's that song?
wait.
Pool full
Why
of
did you
liquor.
say it like that?
Are we past that, bro?
Why do you always say stuff?
My man! Anyway,
I want
Yeah,
every
what was
every
that?
female that
What was that?
he said Chris
Bambi.
Brown's his man. He's man, he's man, he's man.
yeah, females is our man. Anyway, number one,
A female will never be my man, by the way.
What? Did you hear what
statement
Dylan
number
just
one
said?
about Chris Brown. He was a backup dancer for Michael Jackson's during. Oh, he was a backup dancer for Michael Jackson.
That
during
reminds-
the This Is It tour.
That guy is
Yeah.
old.
That is it, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Number two, he once appeared on the OC TV show as a guest star.
OC.
What is
OC
what shows
TV
that?
show.
What
What
show?
is that?
You don't know the OC
old
TV
shows,
show?
bro.
No.
You don't know.
Michael's old.
I
Okay.
don't
Next
know.
one,
What's
let's-
Do you
the third
know?
one, bro? Give us the third
You
one.
don't know. Okay, anyway. Number three.
I knew it.
Number three.
Ghost is
He
active.
holds a Guinness World Record for most hits on the Billboard Hot 100 by a male solo artist.
That one. is wrong.
Probably, yeah.
Nah, that's wrong.
Nah, that nigga is fucking.
I mean, if you look back in all the years and shit,
Yes, man.
and I say, yo, I know your name, but excuse me, miss.
Yes.
I saw you from across the.
I don't know what all these hits for real.
But just think properly about that last
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
What was the second one again?
The second one was that he appeared on the OC TV show as a guest star.
Yo.
Go, Nino.
There's no
I'm,
such
I'm
TV
still
show.
thinking
I'm
of
with
some.
that one. There's
Yeah,
no
because
such
I'm
TV
also
show.
probably. I'm thinking of it because I don't know of such
There's
a
no
TV
such
I think the
show.
Michael
No, the-
Jackson thing is
the
not
Grammy.
true.
Oh, yeah, that was
I
my
don't think
question
the
about the Michael Jackson.
Backup
No,
dance.
it's
I mean,
thing is not
First
true.
one, yes.
The last, that was his last
is it.
tour, right?
Yes,
This
it
was
is.
his last
It
tour.
didn't happen.
It never,
No, it didn't happen.
it never
Wait,
happened.
this is-
And Michael
it
was
didn't
already,
happen.
and Chris Brown was
It
already
died.
famous.
Yeah, it was a
Chris
Chris
Brown
Brown was
Oh,
already
shit.
famous.
Also,
Oh,
it
shit.
was like a film. It was a documentary.
Chris Brown was already
Oh,
Chris
shit.
Brown.
I don't
My
think
motherfucker
it's-
died before that.
Nino
Sorry.
says
Oh
Yes.
shit. Okay,
Michael
I'm going.
Jackson is fake.
I
I'm going.
agree.
Michael
Michael
Jackson's
Jackson.
fake. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Ronald.
Michael
I'm
Jackson's
also
not
going
real.
Michael Jackson.
Okay, so you changed all of the Michael Jackson.
I don't
Go
think
ahead.
I didn't change. I didn't give an answer firstly.
Well done to no
Yes.
one.
Oh wow.
Chris Brown
dick.
never-
Yo, you're such a dick. You're a dick. Listen.
That was a isgits
Chris Brown never appeared
Swallow.
on the show.
on the OC TV show. However, he didn't make appearances on other TV shows, but not the OC TV show.
Yeah, but
Was he
that's the
really-
problem. We don't know what
was
the
he
fuck
really
the
on
OC
We
Generation?
don't
show
care. Was
He was on Generation.
Was he really on
He
Generation?
was.
Chris Brown.
Even Bruno Mars was on what's it? I don't. Was backstage.
You see?
Bruno Mars was on backstage. Chris Brown was on
I don't
Generation.
Bruno
think you're
Mars
talking about-
backstage.
I don't think you're
Yeah.
talking about the same guy, but anyway, let's go to the bowler.
Bola. Please say
What
it.
are
Please
we
say
doing?
it. Please say it.
Throw him in the bowler.
Bola.
What we doing by the bowler?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is my game. This is my time to shine.
You've been.
So what's happening right now, Nino Neels? We're about to play What We Doing by the Bowler.
Hey.
So you know what we do by the Bowler, Nino? What we do by the Bowler?
Okay.
It's rhyme time, my nigga. So I'm gonna start, obviously, because I am the hunt. I am the Bowler master. I am the motherfucker
You-
of this game. I'm the
Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson
Okay.
of What We're Doing by the Boula.
Hey,
So it's
throw it
only
in the
right
bowler.
That I tell you what happens by the Boula.
Are we ready?
So Nino, I'm gonna give you a rhyme. We're gonna move in a circle. Everyone needs to rhyme, but do not repeat the word. Do not take too long. Because if you do that, we're
We
gonna
throw
throw
him
you
in
in
the
the
bowler.
Hey.
What we doing by the
bowler?
bowler?
Hey,
Haunty,
we're looking
haunty.
cool by the bowler. Hey, we're looking cool by the bowler.
Hey.
Make the fool by the bowler.
Hey.
Sitting on the stool by the bowler.
You rule by the bowler.
Hey,
Hey.
young, I'm new school by the bowler.
Hey. No pool by the bowler. Hey.
Looking cool by the bowler.
Hey, throw him in the bowler.
Hey,
What we doing by the bowler?
Hey, we're just going by the bowler.
We just throwing by the bowler.
Well, I'm just sewing by the bowler.
Why did you throw him in the bowler?
We going by the bowler. Throw me in the bowler. Why did you pause so long?
Hey, throw him in the bowler.
We going.
Hey,
He said
what we
flow.
bowler,
It's you.
bowler. Hey, it's me again by the bowler.
Trend by the bowler. Shit.
Throw him in the bowler. Hey, what we doing in the bowler?
Hey.
Who's gonna kick by the bowler?
Bowler. Hey.
Whoa.
Just wanna rap by the
Bowler.
Look
I
at
need
Delta.
to on my lip by the bowler.
It's not me.
Throw him in the bowler.
What we
Doing by the
Face was
bowler.
out. I'm not out.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
sorry.
Look by the bowler. What you say? Look by the bowler.
Throw him in the bowler.
Hey, what we doing by the bowler? Everybody's going out by the bowler.
throw him in the bowler.
Hey.
So it's me. So I win.
Save it.
This is what happens when I win. This is wild. Everybody doesn't know how to function.
Yeah. This was a
This is a
fucked up
terrible
round.
bowler. When I win, this is how
This
everybody
is a real
behaves.
fucked up round of what we're doing by the bowler.
Reach out here. I'm like, oh.
So nuts. So nuts.
No.
I like the spontaneity.
Nah, this
though.
was a fucked up round
It was
of
real
what
though.
we're doing by the bowler.
There she won, bruh.
I did-
Yes,
She's the
no,
bowler
no.
master.
Look.
Brownie B.
You didn't know I was rapping and then you looked at me.
Brownie B, you the
I
master.
knew you were rapping.
Master.
What happened is
You
that
master.
you spoke over the time where I was supposed to rap. So I couldn't rap and you
Oh,
took it.
face. I'm an actor, not a rapper.
It's all right.
Watch
You're
this.
supposed to be spicy with me. What to watch? Ladies and gentlemen, coming to Netflix. If you don't know about the series that is called Unseen, starring Gail. I don't want to mess up her
It's
surname.
unseen after all.
But it is a phenomenal series. This woman embarks on a journey. Her husband is taken, abducted, and she has no idea where he is. That's kind of the link in the entire trail, and as she's going through the journey, that's the only thing she says, that I'm looking for my husband.
Yes.
And on her journey, ISIS people. She's like the John Wick of SA. She
Hey.
killed a nigga. So she goes
Oh,
on this
Unseen,
journey.
I saw this shit. She's a maid, man.
Yes. So she
Yo,
plays as a
this auntie
cleaner.
my own.
Beautiful series. Please go and watch Unseen 2. Gail is
Oh,
a
is there
phenomenal.
two?
Yes, it's coming out now. She's a phenomenal actress, and also I love this because SA needs to play on suspense.
Yeah,
Wow.
nee.
No, you know-
Bruh, this shit is
It's
this shit
fire.
is phenomenal.
It's beautiful.
I won't lie, bruh.
Proper.
Fucking South African shit.
Proper.
This shit is high class levels. The way they done the shit, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
This auntie is a auntie.
Literally.
She's an auntie. You know what we call him? We call him the auntie.
Call him the
house.
auntie.
She's an auntie.
What are we
Ne?
talking about?
Unseen.
Unseen on.
Unseen. So
This auntie's husband gets
We don't
killed or
blame
some
your
shit.
ghost, it's
Ne?
unseen, bro. So
Brothers, auntie, take the people out on.
Yassine.
Now,
Yo,
and
this
this-
auntie.
what's nice-
And the reason it's called unseen is because we don't take note of those people.
Of
Yes.
the aunties.
They
Of
are
the aunties.
unseen.
And what's nice about season 2 is that she actually gets caught and
Yeah.
manages
Is
to
it?
escape the South African police system. Still, the problem you need to
no,
run.
no, I'm just, no,
Look,
I'm just
Nan,
saying, is
what I
that
like about
who
it,
does escape our cops?
they're coming with
Ah,
body
bro, but
cams.
one thing I've learned.
She just
ne,
needed a 50
One thing
rand.
I've learned, ne, face. One thing I've learned ne, is that we are very critical on our SEPs and our justice system
Mm.
until They're after you.
No, but it's
Big time,
very
big time.
irrelevant.
Big time.
Bro,
Bruds,
does that mean they actually good at the job? No, it will just mean, bro, it's you just randomly the out of the 3 jobs they actually do, you one of the 3. Irrelevant.
Wow.
They still don't do their job. Irrelevant.
Brother,
It's not
you
about a
see,
harshness or hardness
The thing
about
is
it.
that it's not that it's everyone that doesn't do it. We can say the same thing about our politics.
Okay.
That there is the few, like Liam Jacobs and them.
It's
and
like
what
standing
not.
there while
That are
I
doing
rape
the
a
job,
woman,
man.
bro.
But
You're
the
doing
thing
nothing.
is-
You're
The
part of
thing
the
is,
problem.
we need those people that are doing the job, bro.
No, but do you hear what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, I understand that not all politicians are in that position, like, what's the name, are doing it, right? But just as, like, not all cops are not doing the job, right?
But for the context of Unseen, sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt you. For the context of Unseen, what's nice about it is that they play on the fact that she's microscopic. Like,
Sure.
Because, bruh, she walks
They don't
into
see.
places, ne?
Sure.
And people don't know she's there,
Undetected.
bruh.
Like killing
Basically.
Eve.
She's
Have you
because
seen
she's the
Disaster.
auntie,
Killing
bruh.
Eve. Like
basically,
killing Eve.
yes, but like a
Beautiful.
more authentic version of it, because the thing is, she really embarks
Please
on
go
this
watch
journey,
it for you.
and her husband really gets killed before
Yeah.
season one ends.
Which
And it's
turns
South
into
African
this?
production.
But
South
she didn't
African,
even know she was going to lead a life of destruction trying to
Wow.
find him. Everyone automatically just died because they were in her way.
Yeah.
They were, yeah,
G.I.
Bele.
Jane shit. She was like,
This-
I'm gonna take
this
you out.
auntie just wanted to find out
Proper.
what is happening with her husband.
Yeah.
And something happened in the club.
I remember
where
that
she didn't
scene.
expect it to happen, and then
Bruh.
because she's just clean and it could just pass, and someone who just looked past her, they didn't even expect it to be her while they were
No.
looking for her.
Caught
While
on
they're looking
camera.
for her, bruh.
She pushed
She
someone in
walked
front of a
past
train.
people
Lit.
that is looking for her, bruh. She walks past them in plain sight on.
I think it's
No, I'm
amazing.
just going to clean there.
I think it's amazing.
Unseen,
Please,
bruh.
Unseen.
everyone,
Please check it
all the
out,
bowlies, everyone in the room, away.
Please
go
check
check
it
out
out, guys.
Unseen. Shout out to
Please.
Gail. Hopefully, I
That
can
sounds
work with her
nice.
one day. But yeah, that is my what to watch this week.
Gail,
Mensa,
this
Nah, I love
she
that
kills
one.
it.
I
So,
love
it's
so
that
proper.
one. I love
actors,
that
if you
one.
need actors.
lovely.
But away, Nino Neels, my brother. Thanks for
Always.
joining us once again on the Boula. For the last time, my brother, please just share your socials there for us.
Okay,
Show.
Nino Neels, Nino, and Neels Neels on all platforms. You'll find me there. Yeah, check out what I do. I've got a couple of tracks out. I've got a lovely EP album that's out. It's been out for a while now.
I was actually gonna ask if I could please mention.
Nokutula.
Ukutula, yeah. Faces.
Ukutula, sorry.
Yeah, Faces
Ukutula.
also there. Faces doing a beautiful spoken word piece, man. In actual fact, Ukutula was written as a stage play.
Lit.
It was written as a stage play. It just never materialized. It was going to be dance and lots of African drumming and spoken words.
It will materialize.
And my favorite Nino project, Love Drum.
Love drum.
Yes.
Love drum is a track, man. It's a beautiful piece.
Bruh, listen to this. Listen
But we're
to
working
this.
on some
Nino
new
Neels,
music. We're
Love
working on
Drum.
some new music. It's really lit. Moving around with a band as well called Banda.
Okay.
These guys are also lit. We were performing last week at the
At the yes,
yes.
at the Herbally.
The Herbally.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay, yeah,
They
the
performed
420
at the
event.
420. Yes,
Yes,
they performed.
so that
which-
was really,
which
really
probably
dope.
proper as well, bro. I
Yeah.
heard some of the what's the name the guys' remarks in terms of
Yes.
commentary of the performance.
Yeah. And myself and Sipo's dropping a fire project soon.
Oof.
Oh, yeah, shout out Sipo there in the back.
By the way, yeah, myself and Sipo are also on a track together on the same EP Ugutula
Yes,
as well.
yes.
Which was, by the way, recorded live. By the way, also it was a beautiful project, bro. Like go onto your Spotify on your all platforms, bro, and check it out. Ugutula. I think they did an amazing actual artistry.
Yeah. Ukutula, Vele.
Yeah.
Please.
The EP. It's on Spotify.
Everywhere.
It's on YouTube. It's everywhere. Check it out. Ukutulu.
Mention Apple, please.
Apple.
Apple.
For Apple users.
Fuck Apple
Okay,
people.
wait.
Shout out.
Ukutula Nino Neels, guys. Please check it out. That's our lesson to this for today. But anyway, Nino, this is our last game we're gonna play. You are a bowler, so you probably know what's going on. We're about to play finish the sentence.
Okay.
This is where you fill in a missing word. First thing that comes to your mind, my brother. Like, you know why I love this game, man? Because the things that comes out of people's minds, bro, it's like It's crazy, man.
It's very unexpected.
So, Nino, let's get into
Off the
it.
dome.
Awesome.
And there's no wrong answer. Ne?
The
Yeah.
first one
Yeah.
is very easy.
Okay.
Every morning when I wake up,
I consider should I go for a run or not.
we can
Really?
see the decision you make.
Wrong for
No
that.
true story. I think
No, by the way, the way he's not. It's I think you know like how niggers are allowed to say nigger, and not get slack for it, but a white person can say nigger.
Yeah. A fatty
wrong
can say
person
another
can say-
fatty is a fatty.
Because that mag, I know he's knaping for a while now,
Yeah.
but that
That's why I
mag-
can speak to Nino and Devon.
But anyways,
we
but
are
yeah.
part of one
but I've
WhatsApp
got a
group.
couple of marathons.
Hope duck.
By the way, I actually finished a couple of marathons. If you didn't know.
No, I
shit,
do
yeah.
know. I do know. I do know, nigga.
So
no, you,
so
marathon-
running is still there.
marathon to
It's just
marathon
a-
runner.
yeah.
Marathon to
Going live
marathon
on
runner.
Facebook for 24 hours isn't a marathon, Nino.
No, he's done.
Please, let's go to the next one.
So the next one is that I'm that one friend who will always.
Check if everyone is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Type shit.
For real?
I do actually.
If you had a 1 rand for every time someone said this, you'd be a millionaire.
I don't know.
That
If he had a 100 every time he heard his alarm.
be a billionaire today.
Yeah.
Nothing comes to mind for that one now.
Okay.
Yeah.
People don't lie to him often. People
That's
don't lie
it's
to
not
him.
even about
not even
lies,
about
bro.
lies.
Not a
It's
lie.
not even about lies.
Because
I can say, nah,
if I had, to
if
answer
I had
the
1
question-
rand, I can answer it for him.
Flana Bida.
If he had 1 rand every time he heard,
Flana Bida.
there we go.
Huh? Slana Bida.
Yeah.
You
Flana
be a-
beat
Flana
because
beat. It's
Yeah, no spiel bikini za. Like that.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay,
Let's
cool.
aware.
Yeah.
So I look for blank in a woman.
Controversial. Look how he paused. See how he paused?
Comfort.
Okay, okay.
I like that.
That's different.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's different.
Nino's a gent.
He looks very comfortable.
Next question.
I heard the duvet, by the way. I'm just saying. My favorite position is.
Sure. Missionary.
By the way,
Oh,
it's a beautiful. No, it's a beautiful position. It's you could say anything, bro. But it's a beautiful position. All right, the next, the
The
very
last one. Am I doing the last one? Or there's another one?
Yes.
If I wasn't Nino Neels, I'd be a
Pilot.
let's.
Oh shit.
a pilot.
Yeah.
A pilot.
I love aviation. I think one of my dream things to get is a small plane. It's still
Yeah.
Oh shit! Did you ever do like any of the?
No height issues, bro.
If ever you do get a
you need
plane,
also. You need,
Oh, are you saying because he's heavy now he's scared of heights?
wow. No, here's the thing. You know when you buy a car, ne?
Yeah.
okay.
Whether you have a license or not, you're gonna drive it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I figure out as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pause.
That's the idea. And
no, but that's for real. though.
No,
If
That's
fact.
you
beautiful.
get
That's
the plane-
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Fact.
It helps me to the next question.
Yeah.
The meaning of life is.
Ooh.
purpose.
Ooh.
Purpose. Yeah.
Nice.
You must figure out what it is that you wanna do, what it is that you would like to accomplish. Purpose. Why are you here? Purpose. I think one of my purpose is to really help artists find their purpose. I think the only reason I became an artist now is probably to show them the way.
No,
But I also love performing. But
Yeah.
I think my big purpose is to help other artists
yes.
find their purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I concur.
Yeah.
When I'm gone, I want to be remembered for.
Manu, open the gate.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't keep
Someone
the
Yes.
gate. He
open the gate.
opened the gate.
Yes.
On.
He's not a
Yes.
gatekeeper. He's a gate opener.
Yes.
So we're searching. I'm still searching for
Yes.
those keys, man.
My nigga, you will
So I can
get those
open
more
calls
gates,
because
yeah.
we
Morella,
need you, bro.
and you are the person to
Yeah.
do it, my own.
Yeah.
My name is, and I'm a what?
Nino Neels, I'm an artist.
There we go.
Aware.
Just
I'm an
like that.
artist.
Just like that.
And I love the answer of artist, because it's
Embodies a lot.
embodies a
Can I
lot.
just ask this
Really.
man one more thing? Listen, I just.
Yeah.
What is your message for the next person?
Yeah.
Yo, I think it's a purpose thing again.
Yeah.
Find your purpose.
Yeah.
Sometimes it means also coming to the Boula or whatsoever,
Yeah.
even if it's just helping set up tripods or something.
Yeah.
Find something you will do or help until you find your thing.
That-
Because others like, I don't know what my purpose is now,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna chill.
Yeah.
One of my spiritual dancing teachers
Yeah.
once told me, if you don't know what your and obviously you're in ministry we speak about, if you don't know what your calling is,
Yes.
stay here by this
Something.
dance team and dance for now until you
Until it's
discover
shown
it.
to
Yeah.
hear the
yes.
calling.
So find something that you at least know. Come somewhere close to that.
Yeah.
Stay there, work around it, and you'll find
Yeah.
something to do.
No, for
And
sure.
that's very beautiful, and I really wanna thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming through, because this shit is different. Like we have artists that we asked to come through to the Boula because we're doing an episode and we need a guest and we need views and we need what. But I feel like with you it's different, bro. With you it's more like passion, because what I've seen from you and what I learned from you is that if this is what I feel, I'm gonna do it, because I don't need excuses for sometimes we accept excuses as people. That's why I said in the beginning, don't make excuses. We accept excuses and we make excuses because we don't have the courage to do what we actually thinking about or trying to do. We just have it in our minds, but the actual execution
Yeah.
doesn't ever happen because we don't have that courage.
There's a lot
Nino
of
is the type-
podcast people. They talk a lot.
Yes.
They talk about it.
Yes.
He goes and acts it out.
Nino is the person that acts it out. He does things without people knowing he's doing things, without him getting credit for doing things. He does it because it
We
what-
see you though, bro.
Yeah,
And
we
appreciate
really
you,
we
bro.
see you, bruh.
Yeah.
And I really want to encourage you to carry on doing what you are doing, bruh. And know that there are people that are seeing what you are doing.
Yeah.
You might not want to be doing it for the eyes, but there are people that sees what you are doing. And what you are doing is a very beautiful thing,
Yes, sir.
because there's not a lot of people that are pouring into our youth, into the youngsters.
Yeah.
And that's what we need, bruh, because if the youngsters don't see shit from us, then they see that the gangsters are living nice because of what they are doing, and then they follow that lifestyle. But the more they can see shit like this, bruh, the more they have things to look up to. Yeah, they know I can be a rapper. They know I can be a drummer. They know I can be an actor. They know I can be a podcaster. They know I can be a producer. Because of these things are being displayed in front of them. And right now is the time where it should be done, bruh, because there wasn't always this platforms where those things were showcasted. There wasn't social media where you can just go post a video.
Yeah.
You needed someone to put your things out there.
Yeah.
Now you can, as one person, Tyler. Tyler worked very long putting her stuff out on social media.
No, she worked
She's
hard.
traveling the
She did.
world now. She's doing a thing. We have a lot of access now, but not
you
a,
have us
not,
as
not,
well. Podcast.
not a
bro.
lot of
We're
us
gonna
are,
push you, bro. We also
Aware.
yeah, we
Riders,
one
bro.
of
not a
those
lot of
tools,
us
yeah.
are inclined to know that there is this and there is that, because in a kasi it's like you're limited to your circumstances until someone shows you better.
Sure.
So us doing this shit, bruh, it opens gates.
It will.
Like we were speaking about gatekeeping.
Yes, it will.
We need more gate openers. And Nino is about to cheer something on that drum because it's been another beautiful episode
That's
Yes,
what
of
it
it
is.
has.
podcast by the Boula. And if you've made it thus far,
what it is.
please hit that like, hit that subscribe, because right now we are out of here. Peace.
peace, peace, peace.